It's cloud news time again, and there's a good slug of cool stuff going on, both in terms of the conceptual work and in the real world making things happen kind of way. OpenStack adds a further dimension with Riverbed. One of the challenges that we still see with cloud adoption is the bandwidth available for remote users and/or locations. Riverbed have made a very successful business out of optimizing WAN connectivity over the years, and having them team up with OpenStack provides that solution with a significant advantage over others for those organizations who may be otherwise challenged by networking constraints. The quote, because there always is a quote, the quote on this one is, "As a member of OpenStack, Riverbed will help with the design, specification and development of this open source cloud stack to deliver integrations of cloud optimization technologies for the needs of tomorrow's applications." Joining OpenStack strengthens Riverbed's commitment to global organizations that strive to deliver applications in public, private and hybrid cloud environments without compromising performance. That's quite a mouthful, but as we know, today's applications in the cloud are expected to be constantly delivering an excellent end-user experience, regardless of connectivity and location. Riverbed are already delivering that into service providers and enterprises worldwide today, so it's a next logical step for them. OpenStack is at openstack.com, and information on the Riverbed solutions, such as the very coolly named Steelhead appliances, can be found over at riverbed.com. NIST have had a busy few weeks, producing not only the final version of their definition of cloud computing, but also a 3-volume technology roadmap designed to define high-priority requirements for standards, official guidance and technology developments that need to be met in order for government agencies to accelerate their migration of existing IT systems to the cloud computing model. The definition document, with its snappy name of SP 800-145, is final now, having gone through 15 revisions since its first draft. The final version has some amendments over 15, and really if you've got some definitions already in use, they need to be updated as appropriate. The technology roadmap, however, is open for public comment and discussion until December the 2nd of this year, after which a further draft will no doubt be created. Already, though, there are voices saying that the technology roadmap is really nothing more than a glorified wish list, and that NIST should move away from trying to define the cloud and actually look to define the delivery of identifiable services instead. John Stokes over at Wired put this point across very clearly when he quoted the roadmap as follows. "In the technology vision of federal government cloud computing strategy success, agencies will be easily able to locate desired IT services in a mature and competitive marketplace, rapidly procuring access to these services and use them to deliver innovative mission solutions. Cloud services will be secure, interoperable and reliable. Agencies will be able to switch between providers easily and with the minimum cost and receive equal or superior services." John's addition to that statement was, "And every child should have a pony." Does he have a point though? Should we be spending less time defining concepts and more time defining how email services or collaboration or document management or citizen support services should be delivered for government organisations? I have to admit that even as a definition purist, I've got a certain level of sympathy for John's position. Perhaps if we did put more effort into specifics and less into concepts, we'd be making more progress and spending less time checking off boxes. His article is definitely well worth a read. New security options from established names. RSA and McAfee have both announced options for securing access to cloud services. RSA, working with Microsoft, announced that ADFS2 now supports Secure ID token authentication, and users using such a method could extend that identity assertion through to any cloud service supporting ADFS in a federated way. Azure and Office 365 spring to mind immediately, of course, but there are a bunch of other platforms out there who could be taking advantage of this. Network World are carrying the story, but it's been almost impossible to find anything on the Microsoft sites about this, which is a little bit frustrating. McAfee, on the other hand, announced enhancements to its cloud security platform, including cloud identity management. This is compatible with SAML, amongst other things, and allows for the creation of a single sign-on portal for centralized access to cloud services, and supports a number of hard and soft token services to provide that two-factor authentication too. Details of their offerings can be found over at mcafee.com/cloud security. And that's it.
Yeah, you talk too
I what?
You talk too much.
I talk too much, and we've run out of time. Okay, I talk too much and run out of time, so until next week, bye.